questions for Kaiya Wynn, please.
Have you missed media avails the whole year?
I was thinking about that the other day. Like, I was like, I didn't go to media after any game. Like, it's crazy.
How does it feel to be back, full participant, and you get your fifth year, I guess,
know.
Right?
It feels really good. I'm really just happy and excited to be back out there. Everybody's giving me a ton of grace, just getting my feel back for the game and getting back in shape. So, like I said, I'm just really happy.
What do you think is the biggest thing you learned on the sidelines last year that you can apply going into this season?
Definitely the game has slowed down a bit for me. Just seeing it, like you said, I spent like 30-something games on the bench. So just being able to go out there and implement the things that I saw just from the press or from the offense and things like that have just been really like good for my game.
And I guess you got to see Coach from the sidelines instead of, her coaching you out on the court. What was something you maybe took away from her coaching style in year one here?
Definitely just the quiet confidence that she has, just really believing in and buying into what she says. It was one thing to be in it, but it was another thing to like see it unraveling and happening in real time. So really just buying in and believing everything that she was telling us to do and that it was really going to work.
Obviously, you don't want to get injured, but do you feel like in the long term maybe there was a benefit from getting that different perspective on the sideline?
Oh, definitely 100%. I wouldn't change a thing about what happened. I was just really appreciative to, grow as a leader vocally and just by example, just by sitting on the bench and really getting to know everybody and getting closer. And then just being able to learn from the things that I saw from sitting on the bench, just how to lead, how to interact with different people, and the things on the from a basketball standpoint that I can implement too.
Z said that the team went crazy when you came back and made your first bucket. What was that experience like, and can you kind of walk us through what the shot looked like and everything?
I think I came down and I did a spin move and just hit like a little left-hand layup, but I was running down the court and I'm not like a big crier or anything, but I just wanted to like tear up because it felt like, it was so long since I had played basketball, just played contact, and so I was really excited and they were cheering for me and everything, so it was just really special.
Z mentioned some of her favorite moments with baby Connor so far. Do you have one that stands out of the team or you just being able to, interact and hang out with him?
I saw him crying the other day and he was like really fast and I was like, oh my gosh, like he's so big. But I have a 13-year-old sister and so I got to see her grow up and she had like a little giraffe toy and I saw that at Coach Kim's house the other day. So I thought that was really cute that it's got like still in style. So I'm just excited to continue to see him grow. I love when he comes to practice and like we're about to run, he starts crying and we're like, yes, too. So things like that.
Every game last year, you just had such a positive attitude and a smile on your face. What kind of gave you that outlook and how were you able to maintain that positivity all year?
Yeah, I called my parents right after I got injured and they kind of just told me, hey, like sit in it for a couple minutes, a couple hours even, and then after that kind of just change your perspective, like you can't change what happened. So just my teammates, my family, big in my faith, just, believe that everything happens for a reason. God doesn't make mistakes. And so everybody just poured into me. They didn't treat me any differently. They had to give me a ride everywhere because I did tear my right one, but they just folded up my scooter, put it in their trunk, and just kept it moving. So it's definitely the people around me that just kept pouring into me and to make it seem like, it ended up being a great year overall. So.
It's been a while. Have you thought about you stepping back on the court at Food City Center for your first game?
I was telling Coach Jenna that literally like 10 minutes ago. I was telling her I'm kind of nervous to like playing a game with the lights on and with the refs. I'll probably go out there and foul or something like that just to get my footing back under me. But I'm really excited and looking forward to it. When people ask me what I'm looking for most, I just say a game, like just playing against somebody else, playing with refs. So it's definitely going to be surreal, and I'm kind of probably going to like be taken aback, like back to my freshman year when I was playing in my very first game, but I'm looking forward to it.
You're the longest tenured Lady Vol on the team now. What does it mean to you to spend all 5 years at UT?
Oh, it means a lot. Just being, it's kind of rare these days to just have somebody go through the whole program. So I just have so much pride putting on a jersey, putting on a practice uniform, anything Tennessee related, just being here for 5 years. I've seen the program just grow so much, the staff grow. We've had so many good players throughout the years that I've been here. So just being able to be prideful, leaning towards that, and just really thankful for the opportunities that I've had here.
How have you seen Coach Kim kind of balance out being a mom and being a coach in her second year?
Yeah, we had to tell her a couple times, like chill, like But it's just been really cool to see her, and then her husband Justin is around too. So just seeing their family is really cute. Like I said, she brings him to practice sometimes, and so it's just really cool. Like the strength that she has. She was back coaching within a couple days of having birth. So that was just really cool, just to see her strength and just to see how much she really cares for us in this program. That she was willing to, make sure she was a coach first, and then taking that time, the maternity leave, to really be with her family and help raise her son was also so strength, because I know that was hard for her. She wanted to be here and continue to help us grow, but it was really cool to see her just take that time away and be with him too.
There's a lot of new girls on this season, a lot of freshmen, and as Vol Nation continues to get to know them, who has the funny personality like you?
Let me think who's like me. I would say like everybody's funny in their own way. I think Janiyah Barker is probably the most similar to me, just having like the boisterous personality. But they're all really funny in their own ways. Jada has a really sense of like quiet funniness about her, and then the twins obviously are larger than life, and I really like what they bring. And then Deniyah too. Deniyah's on the quieter side, but when she does say funny things, they're really funny, and it's like, wait, like who said that? So, and then Lauren too. Really, all the transfers, they did a really good job of just picking good people, and everybody has, like I said, that different sense of humor to them.
Sorry, Riley.
Who's impressed you the most on the court with these new girls?
Definitely everybody. We were battling through some injuries, so it's really the past couple of weeks we've had almost full strength. So really everybody brings something different, and it's just all really cool to see it come together. We have people who can score. We have people who can play really good defense. We have people who can knock down shots. People who just know the game from having experience, like Naya and Janiyah, coming from other Power Four conferences, have been playing college for 4 years. So everybody's just really bringing a different thing that's going to help us hopefully reach our goals.
Z had mentioned her mental game really growing in the offseason. How have you seen that kind of transpire for her on and off the court?
Yeah, Z has done a really good job of just bouncing back from those mistakes. There was a couple times last year where we could visibly see during the game where she was down on herself or upset about certain things, and now she's just bouncing back really quick. We do a lot of preaching of next play, whether that's good or bad, just next, and limiting those mistakes. So it's just been really cool to see her continue to grow off the court. She's emerging into more of a vocal leader too, and encouraging what she's learned, just the next play, and preaching it to the younger people and everybody around, really. And off the court, she's just blossoming into her personality. She's very funny. I think a lot of people have seen the video of her calling Coach Kim a chipmunk. So she's like that all the time, and it's just very cool to see how Lady Vol Nation continues to see that.
I know you go back with Chaz Lanier. What was that like, seeing him with the men's side last year and as he transitions to the NBA?
Oh, it was crazy. Chaz used to be shorter than me. I'm always going to stand on that hill. But it was just, he's a really hard worker, and I'm glad Vol Nation embraced him. I knew that they would going in, and it was just really awesome to see him grow and Coach Barnes push him to be a better basketball player. We always knew he was going to have the talent to get drafted, but now that he's there, it's surreal. He sent us a bunch of gear. He sent my family and I a bunch of gear the other day. So, he's just really down to earth. He doesn't forget his roots, and I hope I can catch a game. I don't think I've ever been to an NBA game, but it would be cool to go out there and watch him play on the next level.